If you're a graphic designer or you create compositions in Photoshop, at times you might require them to look photorealistic, surreal or exquisite. And achieving reality with two-dimensional objects is really a pain. One of the ways of achieving this is to use three-dimensional objects, but let's face it, using 3D is intimidating and takes years of practice and mastery over the software. But with Adobe Project Felix, this is a breeze. And trust me, with just a few clicks, in just a few minutes, you'll be rocking the 3D scenario. In this video, I'll be talking about everything that you need to know about Adobe's Project Felix. Also, at the end of the video, I will tell you how you, my friend, can use Adobe's Project Felix program for free. So, stay tuned. Project Felix is Adobe's all-new application for the Creative Cloud 2017 release that allows you to incorporate, integrate and composite three-dimensional assets into 2D images without being a 3D expert. It has no steep learning curve. Also, it has no complex workflows. It delivers you with high-quality photorealistic images without any prior knowledge of 3D. Besides, if you know the basics of Photoshop, this one will be a breeze. It takes away the software from your creative process. You may make short compositions, scene visualizations or abstract designs in Felix. Whether you or your clients require all realistic looking images, working in 3D in Felix allows you to combine the right lighting, the correct depth of field, the right texture, the amazing materials and a plethora of other features. Whether you are on Mac or PC, Felix makes it easier to work with three-dimensional objects. Felix comes bundled with a free library of 3D objects, materials and lights that you can use and modify. But as a designer, obviously, you will want more. And you are not likely to create every asset that you use. And so, Adobe has just added 3 new asset types to its Adobe Stock Marketplace: 3D models, lights, and 3D materials that will make it easy for you and other creatives to find the assets that they need. So once you drop an object into Felix, you can add and change its material. For instance, you can make it glass, metal, plastic, wood, or even liquid. Now Felix comes equipped with a wide variety of materials. Multiple models can be imported in the same scene to make composition and workflow more easier, faster and creative. So tools in Felix are very user-friendly, and if you've used Photoshop before, this is a total breeze and a child's play. Remember the magic wand tool from Photoshop that used to selects actually the similar areas? There is a similar tool in Project Felix that allows you to select the similar areas of the 3D object. Project Felix uses machine learning to figure out what is the similar area, what do I want to select. It decides based on the basis of symmetry, patterns, curves, whether 3D objects bends and properties like that. There's also an amazing addition to this software that many conventional 3D softwares don't have: real-time rendering or render preview via the V-Ray engine allows you to see your workflow, see your render as you go and as you process without even rendering the final image. You can preview adjust as you go, and you will also have the flexibility along with the render to export your render as layers in Photoshop to retouch it further. Now you can use your own two-dimensional images as a background in Adobe Project Felix, but what's more interesting is that instead of having to rotate the object, instead of having to rotate the camera positions for the object to fit into the background, Adobe Project Felix does that automatically. What Felix does is that it analyzes the horizontal line that's present in your image, background image, or it analyzes the vanishing points that present, and henceforth it creates imaginally perpendicular, vertical, horizontal lines and grids, and it places your object spot onto the background. Seems as if your object is sitting or standing or just hovering over, but it blends in to your background. Also, one of the most essential and amazing, brilliant features of Felix is that it can create lighting for your object using the background that you have given to it. What it does, using the background, see, the background is a 2D image, right? But it stretches the background, creates a panorama out of it, surrounds the object with that panorama, which you cannot see in the final image, and uses that panorama as a lighting source for that object. So brilliant. So your object most naturally blends in to your background. See, the object has similar shadows, same shadows as the light source. So it analyzes. So if the sun is on the right, the shadows will be on the left. If sun is on the left, the shadows will be on the right. Whatever light nature is in the background, whatever the quality of light you have in the background, the same will be reflected in the object. Also, if the object is a reflecting surface like a glass or metal or something, it will reflect the same thing that's in the background, hence allowing it to become a part of the background. Simpler than ever, the interface is completely optimized for designers, saving you the hassle and cumbersome process of working in 3D. So you just play, explore, and experiment. Now, the most important part, when and how will you get it? See, the public beta for Project Felix will be available for download later this year. So as long as it's beta, you can use it for free. But there is a huge disclaimer to it. Only and only if you are a paid member of the Creative Cloud, only and only if you have a subscription of the Creative Cloud, a paid subscription, be it Adobe Photoshop, be it Lightroom, be it any of the packs available, be it the complete pack, whatever. You have to have a paid subscription in order to get access to the free beta application. Only then you'll be able to download it. I'll have the links in the description below for you to sign up for the beta project so that you can get early access to the software. Also, if you want to dig more into Creative Cloud 2017 or any of the topics that I've covered in this video, I'll link all the resources right down there in the description. Do consider subscribing for more updates and news from the creative world. Also subscribe for Photoshop tips, tricks and tutorials. This is Unmesh Dinda signing off, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Till then, keep creating and happy photoshopping.